Alrighty. Welcome everyone to the EagleEye Sprint Review for Sprint 88. Today we have Hark and myself from EagleEye, and then we also have Eddie here as our stand-in stakeholder. Alright, let's jump into and show you what we've been working on. So this was a one-week sprint and we had two goals, the first of which was getting the canary testing set up and started. So we have the spreadsheet and the PBI to track. 10 people have been assigned the task. So far, we've had Rick with a test pass, and we're just going to work through the remaining participants. The second one there was a clear plan for migrating the SSW EagleEye instance to Marketplace. So as you may remember from previous sprint reviews, we are trying to migrate our instance to align with what we're offering on the public Azure Marketplace. Unfortunately, there wasn't any progress on that. Luke was the developer who started it, and we weren't able to get him for sort of handover before he took off on holidays. So he'll be back next week, and we'll get that one back on track. Cool. Who worked this sprint? So it was just Hark this week, working solo, but let's see what he's been working on. So top one there was a bug with inbox visibility for the tag creation. This was well defined using YapShaver, and we're able to just throw it at Copilot. So Copilot could, with Hark's assistance, carry out the full PBI. Interesting seeing AI do the full development life cycle from PBI creation to completion. Yeah, good to see. Cool. Next one there, Boost deployment docs. We wanted to add a little bit more information there about how you can actually remove the master application after the installation. So we've added that there just to explain to people, we just need it for the initial provisioning, then it can be decommissioned. Awesome. So they're the complete ones. The ones that are in progress, just to note, we're still working through the revisions of the Marketplace guide. So the 4 videos that Hark's been working on are in review and in with the TV team for editing. Next one there, investigating the plan licensing. This was, as we sort of spoke about, something that was in Luke's Luke was working on. This is just one of the steps that we need in order to align SSW's instance with what is in the Azure Marketplace. We just want to make sure that it's sort of foolproof. So when we do later roll out the sort of tiered plan, we're not shooting ourselves in the foot. Since SSW sort of needs to have the pro instance where we're just sort of figuring out the in-between. Amazing. In progress there as well, another AI one. Hark has been working with AI to generate the credentials. So we're just trying to trim down the initial provisioning setup, and it allows all the scripts and stuff just to create a couple of passwords, chuck them in Key Vault and do it securely. And then finally, we just had the Epic there just to track its progress for the canary testing. Amazing. I'll throw over to Hark. Actually, first off, is there any questions from Eddie?
How does the AI work for generating credentials?
AI suggested, like it created the plan. It suggested I should be using like a bash script, because this would be run as a development script, so we cannot generate using directly bicep. So bash, AI suggested bash gonna create it, and then I asked it, will it be secure enough, and a couple of questions about will it be matching SQL Server requirements, because these passwords are database passwords. So AI was pretty good, but I have to review the documentations and stuff. But I have to keep on back and forth and keep it track.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry, I should have been clear on that. It wasn't, we're not using AI to generate the passwords, we're using AI to solve the problem.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other questions?
No, that's all good.
All good? Awesome. Sorry, Hark.
Yeah, so for the next one, which is sprint burn-up chart. So this one for the last sprint, this is 1 month, and until last Friday, we have 204 open and 20 completed and one not planned, which is a change from the last sprint where we have added new 5, which are open, 2 are done, 1 in review and 2 in progress. So we are making effort, like we are changing and closing the PBIs. Now next is code coverage. It is same as last sprint. Nothing changed because we haven't added the main core code of EagleEye. So it's same as 39% for line coverage and 7% for branch coverage. And you can see for application domain and infrastructure, it is 53, 21, and 93. For product deployments, first one is marketing, which is our docs website. We only have 1 deployments in the last sprint. And for our engine portal and API, we have 1 for, and also marketplace deployment.
It
For
looks like so. Should it instead of marketing, should it just say docs website? And then,
yeah, I think that's better. Because I'm copying this from previous templates, but we should update docs
okay.
website.
And then maybe make the second line bold in the same way as well. It looks good otherwise.
This one? Oh yeah, I think it's
Just the first bit.
Yeah.
the first bit. Yeah, command B. But it's different, isn't it? These are
I
not
don't know.
bold.
Don't know why it looks a bit lighter on the.
I think it's just the color of the thing. Color of font color. Let me just quickly do this.
I see what you mean. The way it does look. As
Yeah.
if it
Okay.
Oh, that's
Now
better.
no,
Yeah, cool.
it was just different color. Anyway, moving ahead for our email job scan for SSW tenant, you can see this is from SSW portal. Last 7 days email job scans. For the weekdays, it is around 21 minutes, 20 minutes for a job scan. Maximum was 24 minutes. And on the weekends, again, there was low emails, so 3 minutes and 3 minutes for Saturday, Sunday. Sorry, Sunday and Monday. Moving ahead, which is report EagleEye website views. So you can see top 3 users: Luis, Stefan, and Eddie. Eddie, you've been checking our website.
What report am I? What's this for?
Oh,
wow.
website views. Yeah.
On the EagleEye website.
Yeah. No. Sorry, the Power BI report views.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
3 times. That makes sense. Yeah, I did look
Yeah.
at it.
And Penny is number 1. Penny is also start to pop up. Moving ahead, so this is our product roadmap. You can see customer instance setup. We have uh, 2 in review, and we will also see another epic popped up as canary testing. 10 users, 1 done by Rick and 1 currently blocked. And we are tracking from the next sprint. We're gonna track individual testers PBIs instead of the epic. And at last, we have a couple of research development and AI use. So for me, I did research on password generation using Bash script, and AI use. For me, I use open code with, first I was using Claude, Copilot with Sonnet 4.6. My limit got reached, and then I am switched to ChatGPT 5.3 Codex. And it's pretty nice, like Codex 5.3 Codex is also good.
You're using Sonnet, but with the Copilot subscription.
Yeah, I don't have Claude.
Yeah, cool.
and you cannot use Claude with open code directly.
Oh right, because they might ban you.
Yeah, they're banning. They want you to use Claude code.
Yeah,
Anyway,
right.
so for AI stats, Toby's gonna quickly give you for our Claude.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just keep it brief. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, this dashboard's really good this week. It seems to be capturing just about everything we need. This overview page is perfect for any stakeholder. Meeting summary, like completed the canary testing goal. We've got a test pass. Migration plan blocked because we weren't able to do handover. We're dropping down ramping up to a 2-week sprint due to the low capacity. So that's in the upcoming. Things we've done, next steps, some big call outs, which is great. Looking at the timeline, yeah, more or less what we're getting from Copilot. People, insights here. I feel like this is a good one. I like that it's doing the call out, although it seems harsh. Hark was the only developer on the sprint, which is what it was, unavailable with the other guys, and we're going to be switching to a 2-week. And it's sort of calling out that this is a bit of a problem with resourcing, with it going a little bit thin. Otherwise, really good.
Well, when does Luke get back?
Start of next week.
Okay, sweet.
I'm gonna take it back. Thanks, Toby, for the Cloud stats and now Copilot stats. So this was from Copilot. The meeting summary was around 46 minutes, and because I was running it, so I'm in blue. I spoke a lot than Toby, and then moving. What was the main issue completed? It says main issue was completed input box usability, but we think main issue was canary testing, which was like canary testing getting started was the main thing.
Yep.
So this is not correct. This is actually And now sprint retrospective. So what went well? Toby and I is a +1 from +1. Canary testing has its first test pass. Now Rick has done it, so great. And then Toby is giving me a pat on the back that Hark is running great sprint view. What didn't get so well? So the bold ones are imported ones, but I'm gonna quickly go through. I said I should have told PO about on being blocked on getting my PR reviewed because there was no one on, and I was keep on asking Sam, and he was pretty busy. So it get like those 2 PBIs which are still in review should have been done. But yeah. And then I felt as your setup for canary testing is causing problem. I also asked you, Eddie, as being canary tester, but it was the complex prerequisite setup to get started. So
Yeah,
I think
I didn't spend enough time to confirm if it was going to break my like service principles and app registrations and stuff.
yeah.
But
So
yeah,
I am having conversation with Rob, and Rob is also agreed to do canary testing, and I think he would, as a point of view of sysadmin, he will have some better options. I will
Okay.
just check with him what are his views first of all on the whole setup process and stuff.
Yeah, obviously this testing stuff shouldn't cost you sort of personally. We don't want that.
Yeah.
So we'll try and figure out a way around it so that, if it is, it's a little bit more workable for everyone.
Yeah, and then Toby said Sam and Luke were not available this sprint, and again, videos are eating up sprint effort, which are getting them reviewed and chasing people, and then again getting edit and then getting reviewed. It is a bit of a hassle. And now, what improvements will be made for the next sprint? So for me, it is like I need to keep on chasing people for reviews, especially Adam for videos, and also communicate better with product owner. And if I'm blocked with Adam or Toby, and Toby has suggested that when doing refinement, we should be tagging. He has made a new tag which is AI assignable, and then we can just tag that PBI, which can be done directly using Copilot or any AI.
Yeah, cool. Good idea.
And that was our retro and review. Let's move to forecast.
Oh, yep, I can quickly go through this. So this will be the 2-week sprint again. Just because we're having reduced capacity with mainly Hark, a little bit of Luke, but still no confirmed Sam yet. Main one there, we're wanting to get the Canary testing kicked off. So the PBIs that you'll see in a minute that we've committed to, we want to get them over the line. And then the other one there is the installation video. So we want to make sure that is complete and published, and then it can actually help out the Canary testers.
Yeah.
Cool. Scrolling down at the backlog, quickly touch on them. So we've pulled through the video, the licensing plan for Luke, the in progress Azure Marketplace generate credentials one. Hopefully we'll get that pushed in this afternoon. Next 3 there are the Canary testers. We've got Willow, Chloe, and Rob having a go at it this week. And then we have a couple of smaller ones that we can hopefully throw at AI, where we've got some improving product clarity, the mobile view, and the pricing model. And then finally, we have multi-tenancy login support. So from the portal, we have a link that goes directly from the marketing website, we have a link that goes directly to the portal. Since it's a multi-tenanted application, that gets a little bit tricky. We want to see if there's a way that we're going to be able to resolve what domain we should be sending them to. If it's too hard, I think we need to cut that link and make it no longer public. Just doesn't really make sense that it's publicly pointing to SSW.
Yep.
Cool. So that's it from me. Pass back to you, Hark.
Yeah, so for AI stats, for the forecast, we asked Copilot, what is the main item to do next? And Copilot reviewed and told is telling fix and release videos 1 and 2, which is our sprint goal 1, and before progressing to videos 3 and 4. That is correct. So videos are super important now because we have started Canary testing as well. So, and
Amazing. Cool. Alrighty. Thanks everyone for watching. As usual, we'll upload the video to YouTube, and where you can check out any of our previous reviews and plannings. Amazing. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Cheers.